Vegas Raiders. Getting this one started. Off we go from Cincinnati. And they'll bring it down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
And he's coming off a game where he was pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest, and he had a couple nice throws mixed in, a couple decent drives here and there, but the inability to find the end zone, of course, he had the one interception, so a lot to clean up, a lot to improve. Not just him, but frankly, the entire offense.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, here comes Ashton Genty. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. On play action, Mayfield. The left side into the hands of Bennett. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That ball was caught by Holt. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Genty. And he's in! Ashton Genty! Touchdown, Las Vegas. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he'll be brought down. Here's the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They are led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020, national champion at LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. Executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
They got 6 on that first down run, so it is 2nd and 4.
Gun.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, manned up holding him to just a short gain.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down. And it's by plenty, too. Keeping the drive alive on 3rd and 2.
First and 10 at the 45.
Here we go.
Again, it's Henderson. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Back at the 22.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That one intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt. And the Raiders will have great field position as they take over at their own 45. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. And he won't get away. Good open catch there to get him down behind the line. work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible.
Over in a flash, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. The guard's able to get the football, get on it to keep possession. On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Bengals offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. As we get a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns by a running back, he sets the pace here as we get to the latter stages of the season.
Here we go.
Once more, it's Henderson. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 11 on that one. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41.
Here we go.
They go play action for Burrow. And that ball incomplete over the middle. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete.
Gun.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And to be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. So after 1, 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 2. On the RPO, he's just going to pitch this one forward, and they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Genty will cross the line. He is in. Touchdown, Raiders. On comes Patterson for the PAT. He's got it. And the Raiders move out on top. 14-0.
Bengals nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And a solid one back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop. 180. Stop.
Burrow. He'll find his rookie wide out from Texas. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
The 40-yard line.
To throw is Burrow. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Here we go.
1st down.
180.
Burrow now. Rushed to his left. And for the
Come on, dude.
first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson.
Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. It said my eyes are bored.
Now from the riverfront of the Ohio.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a second down.
Here we go.
Burrow. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
On one, ready? Is this something?
Pass caught right side by Kraft. Look at the big man go. And he's out of bounds. But they're going to spot this inside the 25.
On 1,
1st and 10.
That's good for a Bengals
Guns.
first down.
Burrow, RPO, get to Chase. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Here we go. Let it. Stop.
They'll pop it to Chase.
Chase, the ball carrier. Taken down at the 19-yard line.
Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go.
Burrow to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but he has the first down inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal.
10 at the 10-yard line.
11. Here we go.
Now the former Buckeye, it's Trevion Henderson. A short game down to the 7.
At the 7-yard line.
On one, ready?
Pick up of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
2nd down. Burrow. And that is launched in the end zone. He's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
दवाई से खाना में टेडी दूध गए हैं
Now, Burrow. Oh, a short.
हाँ
मेडिसिन तो खाओ ना
बाद में
Throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
At the 20-yard line.
To throw is Burrow. Open is the tight end, Kraft. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. On the ground, here is Henderson.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And
Here we go, here we go.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about one. Jermaine Pratt up to make the stop. Now a second down throw for Burrow. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Here we go.
8 yards to go.
Back to throw. Burrow. Back over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment.
On 2.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Throwing is Burrow. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he's in! Touchdown, Bengals. That's his 8th touchdown.
On 1, ready? Gun.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that ball. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Skyanchin. Our EA Sports and both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same. We get set for quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. We'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Bengals offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. He has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. It was Jeremy Chin that time up to make the stop. From the 25, here's second down and 7.
Here we go.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. A pickup there of 13. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Good for a Bengals first
Here we go.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 13, pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down.
Here we go.
On first and 10, Burrow. Rolling right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it.
What? Throw that.
Here we go.
Henderson out on first and 10. He'll manage only a couple. He'll remain fresh up to make the stop. From the 33, here's second and 7. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Now he'll air one out. That ball's incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. Here's Burrow. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, They've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Here we go. 180. 180. 12.
They do indeed snap as they'll try and throw. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he's going to have a Bengals first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that fourth down conversion.
First and 10 at the 46.
Here we go. Stop. 180. 180. Stop.
Quickly into the hands of Chase. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. And now, after that last play, the challenge flag is out, and we will get a review right here. What they're looking at here is the spot of the football. Always tricky to get this exactly right, but it takes a few inches to make a big impact. So slow this down, find a landmark on the field, and determine where the spot should be. So that challenge, a successful one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. We'll get this out wide.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
At the Raiders' 35-yard
Here we go.
line.
Stop.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here is a big one. Third down and 2.
Here we go. Stop. Stop.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he is going to have a Bengals first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Let's get set. Stop.
They'll try on the left side with Henderson. This defense all over this one. They get it down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance over one-hand pass. Out-breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
180. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Leo. This one, a win for the